Okay, guys, so after tracking down, um, making several calls to Jasper to the various numbers for their municipal or county offices, um, I was given this number. This is the number for the DA, or in South Carolina, as they call it, the solicitor down there. So here's the deal. I already tried calling once just to see if they were going to answer. They didn't. I'm going to call back with you guys on the phone. I'm going to leave a voicemail. This is a call to action to everybody. For anybody that has been following all of this going on, it's imperative that everybody starts to call and make them very much aware that we know that they unlawfully are holding Randy. As we heard, he showed up for court. He did as he was supposed to do, and they pretty much blackballed him. And there was no warrant, or so we knew, until all of a sudden Tennessee and the banking cartel operatives wanted to create a hold. As they had told him, we will find something, we will make something, we can't just let you go. So we need to raise awareness that there is a lot of eyes watching this. That way he gets released into his own recognizance. Now they don't want that to happen because the longer he's held in there, the more they are able to manipulate his case and not allow him to be able to do the things that he needs to defend himself. As we see, while he's in there, they're not getting him his elbow attorney. They're not allowing him to use the law library. They're basically blackballing him so that he can't do what he needs to for his case. So anybody out there, regardless of how you feel about Heather, about Randy, about whatever, on a human being level, do the right thing. Call them. Let them know that we're watching. Let them know that we know how much this case actually does matter to this whole movement and to exposure of the accounts. Call them and let them know that they're not going to just fly under the radar, that we are going to call them out on it, and that we're going to let them know that we're watching, and that they need to follow the Constitution and the laws, and they need to stop playing these games and manipulating the courts in their favor, so that ultimately their agendas are pushed through time and time again. So this is the number 843-717-4061. I'm going to call it right now with you guys on the phone. Hi, yes, this is the Jasper County, South Carolina District Attorney's Office, correct?
Correct.
Okay. So you guys have a hold on a Randall Keith Bean. Um, Randall Keith Bean had showed up for a court. He had did as he was asked. The judge actually had basically left the courtroom. Um, he has been persecuted. He's being held right now in Knoxville, Tennessee, from in Blount County Jail. And pretty much the only reason why he's still there as of right now is because of the hold that you guys have on him. Otherwise, he would have been ROR. Now, the funny thing is he didn't have, um, you know, uh, Jasper wasn't, looking for him or looking to do anything with this really until these other charges came up. And when he was arrested by what claimed to be an FBI agent, but after the millions of people that are following this and watching this with all the investigation, we're finding out that that supposed name and FBI agent doesn't really seem to have much of a trace, because people are tracking him down to try to see if he's real based off of some very weird oddities in this whole case. They told Randall that they couldn't let him go, that they would find something to hold him. Now, I know that there hasn't really been much attention to Jasper and to the fact that all of a sudden, now they want to hold him. So there's going to be a lot more people probably calling. There's a lot of people watching this. It seems like there is some definitely fishy stuff going on with the court system, with the way people are getting blackballed and railroaded and defending themselves, which all ties back to the Federal Reserve and the fact that um, this particular individual stood up and did something to help expose the crime that the Federal Reserve, the crimes I should say, the Federal Reserve have committed with fraud on the American people. So pretty much I wanted to call to start off by saying, there are a lot of us watching. We are following this. What does that matter? I'm just telling you I am a concerned man who is watching, this court system basically fail due to corruption, and I'm pretty upset about it. Well, you can tell she doesn't really like me saying that. So, um, yeah, guys, give them a call. Let them know that we're watching. They don't like it too much, obviously, when we let them know that we're watching what they're doing. Yeah. So I would not be surprised if I start getting some more calls and some more harassment as a result of that. But the more of us that call and let them know, the more that they realize that they're not going to be able to just fly under the radar and blackball people in the court system. And as you can see, they don't like when you call them out on it. So everybody out there, call to action. Let's call and let them know that we are not just going to sit by quiet, that we are going to watch and we are going to make noise and we are going to expose if they are going to continue operating illegally and operating for banking interests instead of the interest of the American people. As you guys know, last couple days I've actually been working on a lot of things. That's why I haven't been putting out videos. I was doing quite a bit of research on many different topics, and then I've been working on something very exciting, which I am also working with Gubu. I am working with Willow, and I'm any other creators out there that want to get involved. We're working on something unprecedented that is going to help a lot of people. Basically something that's going to help all the struggling people, and the best part is it's not going to come out of other people's pockets. So I'm not going to reveal what we're working on. I just want to tell you that we are working hard on this. I had an idea one day, and I ended up getting a hold of a few people, and I bounced it off them, and Willow and Gubu were definitely interested in getting involved. So we're working together. I've been working on different ideas over the last couple of days of how to make this happen. I'm not going to go too much in detail. Like I said, I'm not releasing it yet. I'm just telling you we're working on some pretty exciting stuff. So if I'm not putting out as many videos as normal, do not be alarmed. It's because I'm working behind the scenes. I'm working on building, working on these relationships, and then I'm working on some different, because I think it's very important that we have systems in place to help people that are struggling in the community, and that's what we're working on. We will be releasing more information hopefully this week, letting you guys know exactly what it is that we've been working on. But I actually have a meeting I have to go to with Willow and Gubu now. So much love to you guys. If you like what I'm doing, give me a thumbs up. If you haven't already subscribed, do so now. Most importantly, share this information, get it out. And much love to you guys. God bless you. And I will have more content coming out a little bit later today. All right. Much love.